Oh, hello. It's just me again. Don't get too confused about the title. Why am I always a winner? But let me explain what I mean by that. I'll try to be as clear as I can possibly be, or as eloquent as I possibly can be with that title. I've been on here for like over 7 years, and who's counting, right? Yeah, I'm not really. And the way YouTube is people who like you and there's people that don't like you. There's a lot of envy going on, and I don't understand that really. Well, I do understand that to some degree, but ever since I've been on here, so many people have tried to challenge me in so many ways. I was always a step or two ahead of most of these people. And yes, I may know things that people don't think I know. That's truthful. That's for real. It's kind of my ace in the pocket, ace in the hole, as they call it. If you're really committing a crime on here, and according to the troll nation on here, I've committed all these horrendous crimes. What crimes? Why am I still on YouTube and my channel hasn't been taken off? Why am I not in jail if I committed so many crimes? Good question, right? I think it's a fair question because there's no evidence against me that would, qualify with immigration, with prosecutors, with anything in general, really. I just do a show. And if I talk about somebody's channel, I base it, and you've heard this statement many times before, and I'm also going to say it again. I base it on factual material, what I've seen or heard on somebody's channel. It doesn't go beyond that. That's about it. That bottom lines it. Now, sometimes people don't agree with your topic matter. Sometimes people will not support you. That's just all part of social media. Come on, look at our society today. Take a real good look at our society, where it's gone, especially with the millenniums. Jesus Christ. People are just, I don't know, they're just not happy. And they get upset when you're happy and you're living a decent life. And I am. I'm happy. I'm living a decent life. Unlike many other people like Jerry the Fairy and people like that who can't afford to buy a house. And others like Kevin has to live in his sister's basement, and Popeye that has to live at his sister's house, and people of that nature, you know, they haven't achieved what I achieved. And it pisses them off. I mean, it just really pisses them off. But like I always say on here, I don't claim to be anything I'm not. I'm not a narcissist in the sense that I'm saying I'm better than anybody else per se. I'm just living my life, whatever that is. If it happens to be better living than somebody else, then I guess kudos to me. But I don't wear that hat, the hat with the decal on there that says I'm the best. That's not who I am. Hello, Boogeyman. Frank, what makes you a winner is you have common sense. You also have thick skin. You see something wrong and you speak out against it. And those morons can't stand it. That they are wrong and I'm right. That pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much an accurate statement there, 47. I mean, I'm still here. What does that tell you? Did anybody ever chase me off YouTube? No. Despite a lot of opposition, am I still here? Yeah, I'm still here. That speaks for something, you know. Yeah, I'm a very principled person. There's no doubt about that. I'm so popular that they have channels named after me. And by the way, did you see my last video? Uh, you know, they don't like losing, man. So the Swampcast channel, did you see that thing I put on? And I had this notice from YouTube because, you see, let me explain something about YouTube, what they do. Okay. I don't know if you guys ever know this or not. Every now and then, YouTube can automatically tell if somebody is using your name, if there's like a copyright issue going on. I bet a lot of you didn't know that. I get these notifications every now and then, right? And then what happens is they ask you, well, you want to act on this or not? I say, yeah, do the standard way. You got two choices, to do the standard way, remove their material or remove their channel or whatever. So I get these notices now and then. For real, I'm not kidding. I get these notices. And they act upon it. They're the ones, most of the time, not even me, but they're the ones that actually act on this. I guess they have some digitized system or something that can detect your name being used elsewhere on a title or whatever. And they're actually the people that notify me. So what the Swampcast channel did was they had a copyright notice, two of them, I guess, and basically they wanted to do a counter claim against me, and the funniest shit I've seen in a while. Now this takes balls from them. I you gotta admit it takes a lot of balls from them, but it's also comical as hell. Is that they do this counterclaim saying that this guy is really not Frank Battaglia. I'm the real Frank Battaglia. oh, I started saying that I started this child legal offices that they swore under oath, otherwise to be perjury, and they could put charges against. There's things they can do. Apparently, I didn't know that, but I guess they could. So they swore the written statement. Swore. Let me pull this up. I'm going to read you this. I want to actually read you what he wrote. Give me a minute here to pull this up. It's a scream, guys. It's so fucking funny. Okay, where did I have this? Oh, where did I do with this? Oh, shoot. Well, the thing is, I'd have to pull it up on my... Oh, I know. Let's do it on my phone here. I want to read you this. You're just going to love this. Okay, it's in small letters. Okay, listen to this. You guys ready for this one? It's funny than shit. Okay, we received a counter notification below in response to a copyright removal request that you submitted. A counter notification is a legal request for YouTube to reinstate a video that was removed due to a copyright removal request. You have 10 U.S. business days to reply to this counter notification. Your response must include evidence that you've taken legal action against the uploader to keep the content from being reinstated to YouTube. Usually, evidence would include a lawsuit against the uploader, which names YouTube URL at issue and seeks a court order to restrain the alleged infringement. Evidence should be submitted by applying directly to this email. Okay, after 10 business days, if we don't get a response from you, the content at issue may be reinstated to YouTube. Okay, now, let's see what they say. Display the name of the uploader, Frank Battaglia Swampcast. Now listen to this. You're going to just enjoy this. The video, this is the person speaking, and I know who it is now. This video is my own work, and no content owned by the complainant, who's me, was used in the creation of this video. I see in my email that the content creator filing this complaint is Kano in the Philippines. The situation here is an ongoing pattern of deception really, by the content creator, meaning me. I'm currently in the process of building a new YouTube channel, Frank Battaglia Swampcast, and uploading content to this channel, which was on a previous channel of mine that I have since disabled several months ago. The other content creator, Kano in the Philippines, has been known to reuse their content, to reuse my content in the past, and sometimes even using my own name. What he is doing is re-uploading my old content to his channel. Really? On an ongoing basis, as if it was his own. Replaying some of my older videos as live streams as if they were fresh content, even using the same titles as my originals. Now, as I'm moving my old content to my new channel, he is evidently claiming that my works are his. I assume his intent is to have my channel taken down by YouTube for copyright strikes, because outside of YouTube, Kano in the Philippines and I know each other personally. And He holds a lot of personal animosity toward me. I do my best to ignore this person, but if he wishes to continue with his pursuit of harassment, it is my intent to settle this matter in a court of law. Yeah, you're gonna win that one for sure, bud. He goes, I swear, listen, I swear under penalty of perjury. Oh boy, swears under penalty of perjury that I have a good faith belief that the material was removed due to mistake or misidentification of the material to be removed or disabled. I consent to the jurisdiction of the Federal District Court for the district in which my address is located, or if my address is outside the United States, the judicial district in which YouTube is located will accept service of process for the complainant. And it's signed Frank Battaglia, and it gives an address. You guys want to know the address? 1712 Avita Tower, number 2, Cebu. Yep. Frank Battaglia. It's from Frank Battaglia. Wow, I got a doppelganger out there. Isn't that fucking crazy, man? Yorkin, man. Yeah, I know. You know who this is. You got an idea who this is, don't you? Okay. It's Brevis. It's fucking Brevis. Yeah. And guess what their email address is? It's frankbattagliaarchive@gmail.com. I don't make this shit up. I even got a phone number here. So what did I do? Okay, I replied to this counter complaint. And unlike what they can do, because they're not me, obviously. Wait, before I even go on, I think this person is so psychologically fucked up that they believe they are me. They want to be me. I mean, I know, as sick as this sounds, hey guys, listen. As sick as this sounds, that's how deep the sickness is with this guy. That's how deep it goes. He wants to be me. He wants to have my channel name. He wants to put my videos on his channel as if it's his. Dudes, we've come across some very sick characters on here, but this one, yeah, he's the icing on the cake. And he's the bee in the bonnet. This is incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Okay, let's try something here. You want to try something that's funny? No, we're not talking about Popeye right now. Okay. Talking about the Orkin, man. Now, hold on, where's my pen? I want to try something here. Live. Here's my pen. Hold on. Paper. I gotta write something down here. We're gonna do something here. Okay. 0, 9, 0, no, so. 4, 7. Hold on, guys. Okay, we're gonna try something, whether it works or not. Let's give it something to try here. Come on now. Okay, let's see. Dang. Content. No. Let me see how to do this here. Okay, now I'm going to go through my Skype. Okay, hold on now. Let me try something here. No. Hold your horses, people. Okay. No. Come on now. I gotta do something here. Just hang in there a second. Okay, no, that won't work. Okay, let's try something here. All right. Let's see. Just hold on. Now, hold on. I'm just trying to do something. Just bear with me for a second here, And phone number. Just give me a minute. Oh, shit. One more second. Oh, jeez. Come on now. Okay. Now, try something here. Live here. Come on now. Okay, I'm just not doing something right with the number here. Rock and roll. Everyone. Come on now. Jesus Christ, let's try this another way. Okay, here we go. Let me try something. How about, I'm just trying something. Just kind of bear with me a second. Okay, hold on. All right. It's not what I'm trying to dial here. This thing is pretty fucked up. Give me a segundo. Okay. This phone, pretty fucked up. Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's try. Why was airplane mode on there? Okay. Settings. Off. Okay, happy now? Let's see. Airplane mode. Why was that on?
Incoming call. The number you dialed has barred incoming calls. Please try again later.
No, that's not the number I dialed. That's not the number I dialed. Come on, we're going to do this right. Anyway, we'll get back to you on this, but yeah. But anyway, that's kind of a funny story, isn't it? Now I'm telling you something, that is sickness. That is sickness. Somebody is so in tune with you. Somebody wants to be you. And look, talk about flattering, but also scary at the same time. This person wants to be me. Everything about me. I first met the dude. He was like, I'm your biggest fan. And he was adamant about meeting me, about coming in my house and sitting down with the great Frank Battaglia and around the famous Gilda. He probably went home and masturbated to that whole situation. I would not be surprised. Scary shit when you think about it, though, guys. This incredible stuff, really. I mean, wow. Wow. I mean, double wow. Some scary shit. I knew the guy was sick, but man, I'm beginning to understand something now. I mean, it's all coming to me now. This guy we don't know his background, man, but from his performance since we've known him, it's coming out. His psychology is coming out. I mean, it is there. Wow. I'm going to try this one more time. It's got to be a 0 then. Okay. Let's see about trying to one last time here. I'll just send a little message here. This is too funny, man. All right, we'll get back. We'll get back to this. So that's pretty much it. I mean, they were so determined to keep that channel and my name going, and they're actually trying to live my identity. Do you believe that shit? They really believe they're me, and this is just not a game. It's a sickness. And they sign off on that counterclaim with my name. And you heard what I read on there, that they're claiming to be me and that they're Frank Battaglia. Man, that's sick. That is sick. I don't think anybody out there is going to disagree with me on this one, man. That goes beyond concern there. That's just sick. That's just sick. Unfucking believable, man. God, what do you say to that, guys? How about a little input on this? I could read that shit all over again if you really want me to. Maybe I will. 1712 Avita Tower, number 2, folks. I think that's his address. 1712 Avita Tower, number 2. I'm going to write an email to them. Swore under oath. Wow. You're sick. Yeah, well, it's probably him because he does live in that area. And if it is Avita Towers, it's number 2, the second tower, because you have to sign off on there with something, right? But he signed off my name. That's how sick he is. And look, whether you're a troll and you love me or like me, you got to admit, this is sick. This has gone beyond what anybody's ever done on here. That they're so enthralled or whatever with me that they think they're me. And they're convinced that that's their channel. That I'm copying their stuff and that's their real name. That's sick. That is sick. Woo! I'm going to read it again in case you just tuned in. Now, if you just tuned in, this is a counter notification. I said YouTube has a way of letting uploaders know, YouTubers know that if there's a copyright going on, if they see your name used for something else. They do that occasionally. And they did it with me. So they found out, they're using my name on the Swampcast and other channels. So basically, they sent me a notification. So what do you want to do about this? Okay, standard procedure. Get this work on getting a channel taken off. Give the other party a chance to counterclaim whatever you're saying, right? So basically, that's what he did. So in this counterclaim, it says display name of uploader Frank Battaglia Swampcast. You ready? This is crazy. This is crazy. Listen to this, guys. This video, he says, is my own work and no content owned by the complainant, meaning me, was used in the creation of this video. Well, that's all he does is about me. I see in my email that the content creator filing this complaint is Kano in the Philippines. The situation here is an ongoing pattern of deception, really, by the content creator. I am currently in the process of building a new YouTube channel, Frank Battaglia's Swampcast, and uploading content to his channel, which was on a previous channel of mine that I have since disabled several months ago. The other content creator, Kano in the Philippines, has been known, listen to this, to reuse my content in the past, and sometimes even using my own name, Frank Battaglia. What he is doing is re-uploading. Isn't that what he does? What he's doing is re-uploading my old content to his channel on an ongoing basis as if it was his own. Well, it is my own. Replaying some of my older videos he don't do that in live streams, as if they were fresh content, even using the same titles as my originals. Now, as I'm moving my old content to my new channel, he is evidently claiming that my works are his. Oh, why would I do that? I assume his intent is to have my channel taken down by YouTube for copyright strikes. Because outside of YouTube, Kano in the Philippines and I know each other personally, and he holds a lot of personal animosity towards me. I do my best to ignore this person. No, you don't. You do channels about me. And if he wishes to continue with this pursuit of harassment, it is my intent to settle this matter in a court of law. Well, buddy, that's one court of law session that you would instantly lose. I wonder why you'd lose that one. I swear, listen to this. I swear under penalty of perjury that I have good faith belief that the material was removed due to a mistake or misidentification of the material to be removed or disabled. I consent, I tell you, to the jurisdiction of the Federal District Court for the district in which my address is located, or if my address is outside the United States, the judicial district in which YouTube is located, and will accept service of process from the claimant. Signed, Frank Battaglia, 1712 Avita Tower, number 2, Cebu City, 6000. And he uses a Gmail of Frank Battaglia archive at gmail.com. And a phone number of 0960-467-4390. Is that rich or what? That's obsession, man. A troll to the sickest degree. That is obsession. Damn. Look, I knew the guy was kind of offbeat, if you know what I mean. I didn't know he was that bad. Well, I had a clue, but many clues, actually. Many clues. But this is some serious shit here, man. Now, whether that address is real, we know Avita Towers exist. They do have a couple of towers. Okay. And he does live in that general area, so that could be his actual address. 1712 Avita Tower, number 2. And his email address is actually frankbattagliaarchives@gmail.com. Are you serious? The guy thinks he's me. Maybe this is not just a joke with him. For it's like doxing me and shit. You know what, guys? I think it goes deeper than that. He's obsessing a lot, Guru. My God. I think it goes deeper than just trying to dox me and shit like that. Get a reaction from me. Damn. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. This is bad. And he did another one against me, too. Let's see. And it might be the same information. Let's see what he wrote on this one. Ongoing pattern of deception. Okay, let me read his other one. Display name of uploader, Frank Battaglia Swampcast. This video is my own work, and no content owned by the complainant was you. Well, the show's about me. What does he mean? No content was used in a creation of this video. I see in my email that the content creator filing his complaint is Kano in the Philippines. The situation here is an ongoing pattern of deception, really, by the content creator. I'm currently in the process of building a new YouTube channel, okay, Frank Battaglia Swampcast, and uploading content to his channel, which was on previous channel of mine, really, and I have since disabled several months ago. The other content creator, Kano in the Philippines, has been known to reuse my content in the past. Now, why would I do that? And sometimes even using my own name. What he is doing is re-uploading my old content to his channel on an ongoing basis. Really? As if it were his own. No, you wouldn't do that to me, though. Replaying some of my older videos as live streams as if they were fresh content, even using the same titles as my originals. Now, as I'm moving my old content to my new channel, he is evidently claiming that my works are his. I assume his intent is to have my channel, is to have, let's see, I assume where are we here? He's evidently claiming, I assume his intent is to have my channel taken down by YouTube for copyright strikes. Was outside of YouTube, Kano in the Philippines. I know each other personally, and he holds a lot of personal animosity toward me. I do my best to, no, you don't ignore me. Do your best to ignore me. I'm your whole life. I swear under penalty of perjury that I have a good faith belief the material was removed due to mistake or misidentification of material to be removed disabled. I consent to the jurisdiction of the federal court for the district in which my address is located, or if my address is outside the United States, the judicial district in which YouTube is located, and will accept service of process from the claimant. Signed, Frank Battaglia. Wow, I got a doppelganger out there. 1712 Avita Tower, number 2. Wow. Holy shit, man. Damn, mofos. Can you believe this shit? Well, I believe it. That's sickness, man. I hope you all understand this guy now, because I'm telling you, that is sickness. That really is sickness. He ain't going to do very well here in the Philippines, I'll tell you that. His time is coming. There's no doubt about that. He makes one mistake, and he's been doing that. That's some shit. Oh, do I have another one? Wait a minute, what's this here? Okay, counter notification. Is this another one or just one that I missed here? Okay, same thing. And what I do, okay, and all I have to do is a little magic here. I send my identification in. Boy, this is too easy. This guy is sick. Fucking A. This is like seriously sick shit. Oh my God. Look, I knew the guy was really out there in left field, not coming in for the ball, but Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Attach file. Wow. I mean, wow. I tell you guys, you want a YouTube channel? Do you really want a YouTube channel? Don't even go there. Holy shit on a shingle, as Popeye likes to say. That's sickness. That's probably the sickest thing I've experienced on here. That is sickness beyond fucking belief. Holy guacamole. Okay, here we go. This is my identity. As proof, the counter is perjuring himself. Doing this live. It's another one. I'm just writing. Ask the to produce their identification. Send. There we go. Ain't that incredible? Man, I'm not usually that reactive. I mean, I've seen some pretty sick psychology on here, but man, this is, I mean, holy fucking shit. That's some scary shit. Don't meet this guy. Trust me. He's, wow. I'm without further words on this. I really am. I'm just without words. I can't think of what else I could say about that other than what I have. Why don't you guys discuss this for a minute? I'm actually going to go out for a smoke, and I'll tell you I'm going out for a smoke. Yeah, give me a couple of minutes here. And Mother Nature calls too, so I'll be back. This is a great show today. It's a great show. It goes to show you how sick people can be. If this is not evidence of what sickness is, then I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't know what to tell you. This is sickness. This person wants to be me. Is convinced in his mind that he's living my life. He's envious of my girlfriend. He's envious of my house. Okay, and he's the guy that goes on Jerry's show and other people and says that he likes me, but then starts attacking me. What do you call that kind of personality? What's the definition of that? I know he's got several personalities, man. Man, I guess those drugs probably burned him out in California, huh? Wow. I was just going to put the word wow down. You guys continue. I'll be back in a few. You can create some of your own dialogue with each other for a couple of minutes on here. So, have I convinced you that this guy is really out there? I mean, be right back. Well, that was quick. I'm back. Well, I'll tell you guys. I mean, here's this guy. Comes fresh from California. He admits to me he was in the drug industry and tells me himself that in a way it was kind of saving his life because he was so into marijuana. He was a chronic and God knows anything else. Must have been some he must have done a hallucinogenics, man. I think he's burnt out on LSD or something. Too much orange sunshine or something. I don't know. But he comes here and makes this claim like a crazed fan. Guys, you had to been here to hear this. Well, you've heard a recording one time. I've been a fan of yours since you started. I've been following you. Holy shit, he's a fucking stalker, man. I've been following you. He was adamant about seeing me. Now, the first time he tried to come over, I was in Cebu City with Gilda taking care of some shit, right? Okay, so the kid said that this guy kept on coming over. Tall guy on a motorcycle with a girl. Now, one of the kids was smart enough through the window to take a picture of them on a motorcycle. Okay, so I had partial visual on that. All right, so follow me with this. All right, so he keeps on coming back again. And no, I didn't stay in the house for 30 minutes. When he did finally come and I was home, and get this straight, that's a bullshit story like normal, like usual with him, that I was afraid to come out. No. When he came by, kids told me, yeah, that guy's out here asking. I came out. And I said, well, who the fuck are you? Do I know you? And he introduced himself. Oh, yeah, I'm the biggest fan of yours. Okay, not innocent enough, but I invited him in, came in the house. That's why I had my recording in there. Because I'm smart. I think ahead of time. Where he's actually saying things like, my girlfriend thinks you look like an older movie star and shit like that. Nobody was oogling at his girlfriend, trust me. And I'm not putting the girl down. I'm not putting her down. She is not my type. If I was single, would I go for her? No, she's not my type, period. That's not putting her down, and that's not saying anything bad about her. I got a beautiful woman right here, mature woman, not somebody that looks like a little kid, 4 foot tall. I got a damn good woman. Oogling at his girlfriend? Wow. Seriously? Okay, so that was the first time he came, and he made it clear that I'm like your biggest fan. Oh, God, you remember the movie Play Misty for Me with Clint Eastwood? And who was the actress again? Yeah. Holy shit, guys. And, okay, so he came by another time, but he wasn't with her this time. It's like he really wanted friendship with me. But you see, at that point, I already thinking that this guy is quite bizarre. So he came over. We initially sat outside. And no, we didn't have mosquito coils out there. I actually took out a bottle of mosquito repellent. I said, out of this time of day, we get mosquitoes out here. So I said, if you want to use this, honey, I got a bottle. No, I didn't have mosquito coils all over the house. So he sat on one of my chairs outside and we talked a little bit, but he was basically just sitting there drinking with his sunglasses on as usual, and then without, and some idle talk, whatever. And then we had some cake. We were very nice. We had some what was it? What do you call cake? We had some cake left over, so we offered him a piece of cake, even a real napkin, not that little 4-inch by 4-inch squares. He even made a comment on that. Oh, real napkins. Wow, I haven't seen that. And he sat there and he ate that piece of cake. That was the sum of it, really. And that was the second time he was over. So after he left, he had contacted me and wanted to take me and Gilda out to dinner. Okay, you follow me so far? And at that point, I had decided this guy is just too bizarre. There's something I just don't trust about him. I mean, serious, okay? And I didn't want to go out to dinner with him. And he didn't like that. That pissed him off. He doesn't like rejection. And I think that's the common denominator that's going on here. Rejection. He doesn't like rejection. I rejected his friendship. And certainly by means very clearly that I didn't want to go out to dinner. It had nothing to do with his bullshit statement that I was wanting the whole family unit to go out for dinner and that he was going to pay for that. That was complete bullshit. I would never do that. I would never do that. Another fucking lie. I know it was meant for me and Gilda. Then he comes up to the story that the whole family, 8 kids. Well, 8 kids don't live here. 2 children live here. And keep that in mind. Children live here, pal. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Burn it in your brain. So I was done with it. That's when he started getting agitated with me. You seen a pattern forming here, folks? The psychology of what's going on here. So then he does a show with Jerry, right? Jerry the Fairy. And on the show, he starts out, and I don't have the recording in front of me, but he starts out by saying that I like Frank. He likes Frank? But then what did he have to say after that? He didn't say anything that was too good about me after that initial statement that I like Frank. I think he's a good guy, whatever. Then proceeded to attack me in words. Then talks about some bullshit story that I was, it's his word, oogling at his girlfriend. Why would I do that? I got a fine woman by my side. I'd have to oogle at his girlfriend. He's the one himself that sat there next to her and said in front of her, I got to tell you, Frank, and I hope that doesn't bother you, Gilda, for me to say this, is that she really thinks Frank looks like an aging movie star. That's what his word. I wouldn't make this. I have no reason to make this up, okay? No reason of anything. Yeah, drooling over his girlfriend. Like I said, dude, I know you're listening. No, we're talking about Brevis. Oh my God. Get with the program, Anthony. You're going to have to listen to this whole show again to get the gist of what the hell is going on with this guy. Whew. Damn. The only thing I can think of is, so why Ricky's infatuated with her is that she has... What are you talking about? We're not talking about Ricky on here. Dude, get with the program. Are you new? We're not talking about Ricky. Boy, we're not talking about Ricky here. Last time. Come on, folks, thumbs up. This is a great story. It's a great story. Great story. I'm going to make this direct message to Brevis. Brevis, man, I don't know what your trip is. I don't know what you were into in California, man, but don't bring your problems over here. I got 2 children at this house. I see you as a threat to us. And I think I'm, after seeing this material that he's trying to assume my identity, that I may have to do an actual police report on him. Just be careful. And I got his photographs. I got hard copies. I may have to actually do that for protection like I've done otherwise in the past. I got to set a foundation for a possible case or illegal matter with this because Gilda doesn't feel comfortable about this at all. I got children living here, and I don't trust this guy as far as I could throw him, which wouldn't be too, far. He's not, breadstick. He may be taller than me, but he's a fucking breadstick, the Orkin man. And he don't intimidate me. He does not intimidate me at all in that respect. He doesn't. He comes to this country. He wants to stay here. He wants to lay down a foundation out here. I'll tell you what, he's going about it the wrong way. He's going about it the wrong way. Look what happened with Barry. None of you people believe me I was going to do anything about Barry, did you? But where is he right now? What is he facing? Okay, and then to further define his character, he's got this girlfriend. He gets her pregnant. Somebody said that he got another girl pregnant. I don't know about that. Now, unlike any other channel, I'm not going to go with hearsay. I'm going to consider that to be hearsay because that's who I am. I'm not going to just come out and say that he actually did get another girl pregnant until I actually know the truth on that. So I'm not going to be these kind of people. But we'll talk about the one we know of. He has a girlfriend. She's pregnant. She's going to be due in another month or 2, whatever it is. But yet, and he has her live with him, and he's taking care of her. But what does he do? He's getting drunk all the time, hanging out in go-go bars. To make it worse, on one of his videos, where he was on, whose show was that at the time? He was on a show. I'll try and think whose show it was on. He had his girlfriend standing right behind him. And you know what he says to the guys? He goes, guys, do you know what the best pussy is? They said, what's the best? New pussy. And the chick, she's standing right behind him. He says this in front of her. Is that not a major put down on his own girlfriend? Wow. I don't know what their relationship is all about. Maybe it's an open relationship. I don't know. And personally, that is their personal business, actually. But that's not showing respect to this Filipina. That's not showing any respect at all. Why is she with him? Except, well, she may need him now because she's pregnant. I feel sorry for her. I don't dislike her. I have nothing bad to say about this one at all. Probably a nice woman, maybe a little confused. Maybe she's in a position she can't get out of. Maybe she fears him because the guy, that blank look on his face, man, it tells it all. In his eyes, the eyes is a window to the soul. I don't think he has a soul. It's empty. They were black. You ever notice that when he goes on camera, when he goes out in the bars, he purposely comes, he puts the camera on a stand, and he purposely comes to stand in front of the camera, and he gives this blank look, like nobody's home. You know what I mean? Like nobody is home in there. He's got these two cancerous moles right on the side of his face there. I told him about that, and he said, "Yeah, we got cancer in the family. It stands out. It's going to get worse. He's light-skinned and like I am, and I've already had that shit. You know, I took care of it. California sun will do you in, that's for sure." So that's what I have to say on this. You guys can make your own assessment of all this. Oh yeah, it was Jay's show, right? It was on Jay's show. Imagine his girlfriend was right there, and he said that in front of her, and he goes out on his own looking for women in go-go bars and shit, and she puts up with that crap. There ain't nothing bad he can say about me and Gilda. Nothing bad at all. We got a good relationship, and he's envious of that. He wants to be me. Obviously so. If he's doing channels under my name, and he's even saying that his name is Frank Battaglia on a legal complaint with YouTube that he's counterclaiming my claim of copyright and is given my name as his, and he's saying on there that I'm the one that's copying his channel and his material. Wow. Wow. So like I told you, what I did was I put a copy of my ACR card to Google, and chances are that they're going to just remove his channel or something. Or maybe he'll be in legal trouble because he swore under perjury of law that his statements are true. Now, Google is a United States corporation. Okay, they have lawyers, and I don't know how they actually reinforce their laws in situations like this, since he's in the Philippines, but he is American. I don't know. Brevis, listen to me, man. This is a direct message to you, man. You need to stop. You're putting yourself in a bad position like Barry, maybe even worse. I don't want you in my life, neither does Gilda. Nobody wants you in their life. Continue your life. You got a child coming. Act like a fucking adult. Be responsible. Take responsibility to your child. Take responsibility to your girlfriend. I'm sorry if you're pissed off that I rejected you. If I hurt your feelings, I apologize for that. If I hurt your feelings, you may be really sensitive. But dude, I want nothing to do with you. And you're pushing things too far. And you know that I don't stand back on this shit. If you don't know by now, then you will never know. Stop it. This is a public request from me and Gilda Jeniston. Stop. You're harassing me. Stop your identity crisis, whatever's going on with you, to try to identify with me. And if he wasn't hiding anything, why would he just go under the name Brevis? Why does he want to give anybody his real name? Because he's running away from something in America. That's why. So further investigation is definitely needed for this. He was on the panel recently with Jimbo. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that one. He's probably on there a lot more than that. I seen him when he was on one of Jimbo's shows. I don't know if he hangs out on there now. Jimbo 360. Guys, look, I laid it out on you as best as I could. We're dealing with a fucking bona fide psychopath here, man. Bona fide. Brevis, I want nothing to do with you. That's by my request and Gilda's request. Go about your business. Prepare to be a new father. Take responsibility. Don't jeopardize your position in the Philippines. It will work against you like it worked against Barry. And I think if you know me or pretend to be me, then you must know that I'm a person of conviction, that I do what I say I'm going to do. If you want a good life out here, stay away from me. I'm giving you that opportunity right now, publicly, so that 36 viewers hear it on here too. Stay away from my house. Stay away from me and Gilda. Don't talk about me anymore. Go about your business and get rid of your fucking channel. You're making a fool of yourself. you are making people really believe that you are psychologically challenged, that you are psychotic. Don't come anywhere near my fucking house because I have nothing to lose. I'm an older guy. I will do what I have to fucking do to protect myself and or my family. I want you to get that in your head. If you don't believe me, you try it sometime. You know where I live. You know where I live. Try coming by here after this broadcast has been on for public notice, okay? And after the material that I wrote to YouTube regarding you trying to make believe you're me, I think you actually believe you're me. You want to be me. I could understand why. I got my ducks in a row and all that. I didn't run away from anything in the United States. I made a conscious decision to move out of the United States a long time ago. Had nothing to do with tenants, had nothing to do with anything of that sort. I wanted to sell my house and not be a landlord anymore. I made that decision a long time ago. I needed a change from the United States, but I didn't leave that I was running away from something. Unlike you, I was running towards something. You were running away from something. Big difference. Green Newbie says maybe he identifies as Frank Battaglia. Nothing criminal about that. Maybe he really wants to be you. Well, that's sick. I get you. I get you. Yeah, Uncle Jesse's a real character. I kind of give Uncle Jesse shit. I actually like the guy, but I give him shit. I give him shit a lot because he's very reactive. What a character. Both of them are actually. Him and his girlfriend, wife, whatever she is. But she does look really young. I mean, he could get away with that here in the Philippines, but if he was in the United States with that young-looking girl, they'd have people be tossing rocks and stones at him. They really would. The guy's off his gourd, but then again, he fits right in on YouTube. He's being off his gourd, so welcome to the club out here, right? Yeah. Trevor says Bud Light taught me that I can be whoever I want to be. Well, whatever you mean by that. Okay, folks, I think pretty much that's my show here. It's a study in psychology here. Isn't that funny about his report to YouTube that he was claiming to be me? That I'm assuming his name of Frank Battaglia, that it's his show and I'm copying his show, copying his material. Oh, that's sick, guys. That is so fucking sick. Oh my God, that is sick. I knew it. Let me tell you, I am a good judgment of character. I knew from the get-go. I knew from the start there was something wrong with this guy. But now it's become very concerning to me. So I think sometime this afternoon, I'm going to probably have to put in some kind of report on him for my own protection because this guy, he's not there, man. He's not there. And I've got a lot of hard copies of things he said and his photographs. And they could, if it gets into a case, they can cross-match his identifications through Bureau of Immigration and cross-match the photo files for passport photos. And they'll come up with his name and the part of California he came from and all that stuff. I have to do this for my own protection. I hope you guys understand that. I'm 2 steps ahead of people normally. That's why all the people I had trouble with in the past, first thing I did was make a report because that gives you a foundation for future charges and things like that. It gives you a solid foundation that they're on the roster. Okay, they're on the records. Okay, they're on the blotter. And that gives you a little bit of leeway when it comes to anything that may happen in the future. Yeah, Brevis, don't ever come around my motherfucking house. I'll tell you that right now. I will consider that an imminent threat and I will act accordingly. If you don't think so, try it and see what happens. My cameras will be running too. Trust me on that. I'm looking to catch you in a real situation. Believe me, I am. I'll set my own trap for you if I have to. I'm very smart when it comes to that. Barry was caught off guard at his girlfriend's house, wasn't he? He didn't think anybody knew he was actually staying over there, but I knew the whole time. I arranged this thing with 5 agents, like clockwork. By the hour, I knew when he was going to be knocking on Barry's door. To Barry's big surprise, he gets arrested. In jail now, well over 2 months, going to be approaching 2.5. I don't know what it is. He faces deportation, possibly further jail time. Has to answer the 5 counts of cybercrime. Do I mean business, Brevis? Obviously I do. Push me more. Push me far enough and I will. I'm not worried about the money. You think I'm broke? I'm not broke. I'm a very principled person, dude. I will take this as far as I can fucking take it. You don't believe me? You try me. And you want to stay in the Philippines? You really want to stay here? Then back off, bud. This is my public notice. Back off. Stop talking about me, because I record everything you say. I got a dossier on you that's about a half an inch thick so far. Pushy. Push me. Push me further. See if I'll respond. That's all I'm going to say to you. You feel lucky? Do you feel lucky, Brevis? Your luck may have run out. Cut the shit. No, I'm not going to dox him. They want attention. You got to understand one thing about this guy. Genre? Why do you people fuck with this word so much? Genre. Genre. Okay? It's not genre like, Nico's Experience says, and some other people. Popeye can't even pronounce it either. It's genre. Genre. Not genre. There's no such word. Let me look it up. All this time, I could be wrong. Genre. Let's look this shit up. Genre. Jandra. Genre Global Traders. There's no such thing. Now let's look up the correct word. Genre. 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 It's a category of artistic composition, as in music or literature, characterized by similarities in form, style, or subject matter. Genre, subject matter. It's not genre or gendra, as you put it. Oh, you guys, you say I'm illiterate in English. Well, let me explain why people are saying that I don't know how to spell. Okay, I don't use the correction on there. A lot of times I'm typing on my phone, and the letters are really small. If I'm not wearing my glasses, I may use another letter. I don't do this purposely, okay? And I generally don't spell check. Every now and then I will spell check. It's not that I cannot spell. I can spell quite fine, thank you. College graduate, thank you very much. I'm a quick typer. I just go boom, 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 boom. I have a bad habit of not spell checking. Sometimes I do, but I get lazy and I figure, they know what I fucking mean. I'm not trying to win a literary contest as far as considering my ability to spell correctly on my words. I just don't always look when I'm writing, or the text is so small on the keypad that I'm not putting in the correct lettering. So I hope I cleared that up for you. Okay. All right, this has been a great show. We've had 40 people on here. Now you know what's going on. Guys, beware of people on YouTube. They seem to gather to social media, all the losers, creeps, psychopaths. And boy, we got a lot of them in the Philippines. Genre. Genre. Genre, Popeye. Genre, Nico's Experience. Genre. Oh, this has been a great show this morning. Thank you for all showing up. I had to discuss this because I'm seeing a pattern going on with this guy. He's not well. He's not well at all. Don't ever meet up with this guy. Don't ever let him know where you live. If you're a YouTuber, maybe you talk to him and he wants to come over. Worst thing you could possibly do. I don't see a future out here for him at the rate he's going. I don't think his relationship is going to last because she's going to get to the point where she said, I'm taking enough bullshit. You got to stop drinking. You got to start being responsible. We got a baby coming, but there will be a baby born, and I wish her all the health in the world. His girlfriend, that she has a happy, healthy baby for sure. Baby shouldn't be involved in any of this crap. And I have nothing against his girlfriend. I will put that loud and proud. Nothing against her whatsoever. I just feel sorry for her that she's with him, and it's not going to last. You know it. He's not a one-woman person. He's just not. He's a butterfly. He's flying from, nectar to nectar. And that statement he made right in front of her, guys, on the Jay the Real Deal show, when he said that, and she was standing right behind him, if you don't remember what I said on the show, hear what he said. He said, guys, do you know what the best pussy is? And of course, Jay and the other guys said, well, what is new pussy? And she's standing right behind him. Damn. Dude, I don't know what to say to you anymore besides what I said on here, Brevis. You're not well, dude. If you're not on meds, you should be on meds. Do it for yourself, because you may wind up in jail or deported out here, man. And I tell you what, I've done it already, and it doesn't mean I won't do it again. If I feel I need to be protected. My family needs to be protected. You could count on it. They'll be protected in every form and way. And everything I need to do to make sure that, bar nothing. Keep that in mind. You're sick. Stay out of my fucking life. Maybe I'm flattered in some way that you want to identify yourself as me. As far as it goes, envy, jealousy, whatever it might be. Okay, I could live with envy and jealousy, but sometimes you just take it too far. Don't take it any further than that. Public notice on that. Thanks for listening, folks. Remember, I'm here because you're there, but don't come here, please. If you're not invited, you may not like the next experience.